Gonna learn boot camp.
Boot camp, National Craft Month boot camp. I don't know if you all knew this, but March is National Craft Month. We always go big or go home, and it's never home, it's always big. Here at Makers Gonna Learn for boot camp.
Boot camp, baby. Hopefully you guys were able to make it yesterday, and if you weren't, we are gonna be on replay forever, so you guys can always go back and watch those from yesterday. We did do giveaways. We're doing giveaways all week. If you didn't know that, you need to show up, comment, watch the replays. Even if you're not here live, you still have a chance to win. And on Friday, we're going to be giving away a Maker 4.
I mean, who would not be excited to win a brand new Maker 4?
I mean, I want one. I don't even have one.
I know.
I mean, we got one here.
The office has one, so
Yeah.
we have access to one.
Joint custody.
Now, I want to know your all's thoughts on yesterday's project, because yesterday's project was hands down probably one of my favorite projects of the week.
Yes, it's very cute. Very cute.
I would love to know who all created it, who all tried to recreate it, who all had an opportunity to recreate it. Raise your hand in the comment. Type me if you did or attempted to, because I can't wait to see you all post pictures of that one.
I know, it was so stinging cute, and honestly such a good paper, 3D paper project if you have not dove into paper. And I was telling Lauren after me and Tanner got out of the studio yesterday that nearly half of the people that were with us yesterday were brand spanking new to boot camp. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, like half of the people with us yesterday have never even been to boot camp, so that is huge, and I'm hoping that you guys are loving it so far. It's only gonna get better all week.
Absolutely.
And this is, even if this is your first boot camp, you may be a little bit experienced with the Cricut, but all these projects are good for anybody on any level of cricketing.
Absolutely. Especially the project that we are doing today. This is gonna be one that you all can do. It's so easy, but we're gonna be using a little bit of a different technique when it comes to using adhesive vinyl and making this tray food safe. I mean,
it's like a food safe hack.
It's a food safe hack without using any of the harsh chemicals. I know we have a lot of friends on here that are always worried about using resin, and y'all, I get it.
We're not using resin.
We're not using resin at all today. And the cool thing about it is we're giving you 2 different options of files with this one, so I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. Now, yesterday, Tanner mentioned that we recently announced our new tier of membership, which is the MGL Plus. This is for all of you all that are course lovers and MGL lovers in the same breath. If you all are wanting to level up your membership and you're like, I want it all. I want the Maker University. I want to get a sublimation course. I want all the courses that you guys have to offer this year and in the past. That MGL Plus membership is the way to go.
And not only the past, but the future.
And the future.
While your membership is active, you get access to anything and everything we create.
Yes. And we are doing a discount for you guys, just especially for you guys attending boot camp. It is 75 off. It's 75 OFF when you check out. And Sadie's going to leave a link for you guys in the chat. But there's only 150 spots this week, and we've already gotten rid of like 50, and it's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to want to make sure to click that link and get in there and make sure that you all are signed up for that. If you're unsure and you have any questions about your membership, please email us hi@makersgonnalearn.com, because we want to make sure that you're getting into the right tier of membership and you're not signing up for something that doesn't necessarily fit your needs.
Absolutely. So if you, let's say that you might have been an MGL member before, but you didn't purchase any of the courses, you were just like, I don't want to purchase them, whatever. What this tier does is it combines everything together. Like everything that we have ever made, you get access to. No holds bar. Nothing behind a closed door, nothing behind a curtain. If you are an MGL Plus member, you get it all. Plus, you get everything that we create for the next year while your membership is active. So if you decide to upgrade to MGL Plus right now, you get a free Make-a-thon ticket.
Yeah.
And a Make-a-thon box.
Yeah, where's our box? Oh, look, we got it. We got it. We got to make a box.
Okay, so you're telling me if someone upgrades to MGL Plus, they get access to all the courses. They get a free ticket. They get a supply box.
Yes.
And they get the Trilogy
Yes. So here's the box. I'll pass all the stuff over and you can hold it.
Okay.
And then this is
Top secret stuff.
This is our secret Make-a-thon box that we send out every year. We're going into our 4th year of Make-a-thon. And y'all, it gets funner every year. If you've never been, I know funner's not a word. If you've ever been.
I know funner's not a word.
But it is, it's that fun. If you've been before, then you know. And the boxes are a game changer because we send you supplies for the crafts.
Literally everything that you need is going to be in this box to complete the project or the crafts that we do. It's going to be, we already have a date for it. It's the very first Saturday of March.
Yep.
I don't really 100%. I think it's like the 6th this year or the 7th.
I'll check. I'll have to
Something
look.
like that, or 2026.
Oh my gosh, are we in the future? Are we in the future?
Are we part of the future?
I feel like 2026 sounds like really far.
I feel like Y2K just happened.
Why are cars not flying? Yeah, I told Trey the other day, I said, you realize 2000 was 25 years ago. That's crazy. Anyways,
Anywho.
and you're also going to get the Trilogy books. These are our resource guides, and we can go over these at the end of the show if you guys are wanting to see them in more detail, but you're going to get a Canva resource guide, or I should call them a reference. It is a resource, but these are like reference books. You're going to get a font pairing book as well as the Cricut book. So, yeah, I can't beat it. This is super handy to have. Not only that, but they're very aesthetically pleasing. They're beautiful, and they're in our brand colors, so you can think of us all the time while you're crafting. So, with that being said,
let's go ahead and I think we're ready to get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, hello. Welcome to day 2 of boot camp, y'all. Let's give a moment for the tray. Look cute. How stinking cute. She's cute. She's gorgeous. Let's go overhead. This is her from the top. And y'all, the secret to this is the fact that we have put this vinyl on the back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's just go ahead and let's just straight up tell you the secret straight out of the gate. The way that we have made this food safe is we have put this vinyl on the back. So we're gonna walk you through how you can create this just like it is. Very, very simple, very easy to achieve. So let's go ahead and get started talking about supplies while we are overhead. So
someone said that this tray is already sold out. So I'll just say that we had to run and get an extra one today at Walmart. And they were there in the birthday party section.
They're in the, okay, so these trays are from Walmart. You can see this is the exact same tray. They are from Walmart. They are in the party section. So this is it's the Celebrate brand. Way to Celebrate is the brand. If you all want to take a screenshot of that tag, I don't know if that's going to help you, but like that.
Like this.
Like this. Take a screenshot of that tag if you want to. But this is the exact size that the file is. We got 2 of them, so this is the one that we're gonna be doing today. This one's around $3. This one is less than $2. It's in the same section. It's just a little bit smaller tray. So you can kind of create the same. You could even do one horizontal and one vertical like this. Would be so cute to have out like during Easter, whatever. And you don't have to do, guys, you are not limited to only this design. We are giving you this design because it is the one that we are doing today. However, what I want to make sure you all know is that the techniques that we teach you today, you can build your own tray out of anything, any cut file that we have.
Yeah, you really could.
We just want to make it easy if you want to exactly recreate what we did today, but I don't want that to limit you on what you create. So other than your tray, you're going to need some type of mat, standard grip. If you have a pretty sticky lot grip mat, that will work as well. And then of course we have an assortment of vinyls here. We have lots of different colors. Don't know what color we will choose or go with. So yeah, we just have an assortment of permanent vinyls. You can use matte, you can use shiny, either one is fine. But this is what we're using. Now I will say, because we are putting this on the back, that the matte vinyl is gonna be matte on this side. I really don't think if you choose matte, it's not gonna look matte because it's going through here. But you might want to use matte because it's in the color that you have. Like that's the color you want, so that's the color you're gonna use.
Right.
So it really doesn't matter matte or shiny, it's still probably gonna look shiny at the end.
I will also say this, if you have a like foiled vinyl you're gonna wanna use, that is not gonna work for this project.
Yes.
Because it's shiny on the back side. So you need to make sure whatever colors you do choose, lift up the backer and make sure it's the same color on the side.
So that is a great thing to look at because we are doing it kind of opposite. You are definitely going to want to grab something other than try to do my fingernails. You are going to want to make sure no matter what vinyl you use, Lordy day, I cannot get this to pull up off the edge.
Also we use,
there we go.
We use 3 colors, so that if you want to match what we're doing.
Yeah, so this is blue on the back, just like it is the front. I don't have a foiled in here to show you what Alicia means by it being a different color on the back than it is the front. I'm pretty sure all of ours are the same on both sides. But
you want me to grab a foiled one?
If you want to, just so they can see, you're just going to want to make sure that the back of your vinyl or the sticky side of your vinyl is the same color as the front side, okay? So, with that being said, Alicia's gonna grab a foiled vinyl so that I can show you what we mean by having different colors on the front and the back. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is, oh, never mind, she's here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here is a great example of a foiled vinyl. Like this, you would think, oh yeah, this will be super cute. But remember, we're putting it upside down. So that's why you need to check, and you can see when we check this, this is what the back of this vinyl looks like. It's going to be silver, not this gold that we were looking at. So
the silver's kind of, it's low-key cute.
I mean, it's, yeah.
But I don't know, like for spring vibes, maybe if you were doing like some football.
I feel like because it's silver and you all can see this a little more, you can almost see the adhesive on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just not going to be that great.
So you just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to our share screen. And we're gonna start from the bootcamp page, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you're going to get the files that you need. If you have not gotten an email with the files in it, or you haven't signed up for bootcamp to get the free files, I'm gonna have Sadie drop that link for you all so that you can grab these free files, even if you missed yesterday or you're not gonna be able to be here and be present. Don't worry, get signed up for bootcamp and we're still gonna send you these cut files for free and you can go back and rewatch this whenever you want. Okay?
Okay. Lauren.
What?
We have to announce our giveaway winner from yesterday. We've got one.
Okay.
Okay.
What were we giving away yesterday?
We gave away a $100 Celebration Warehouse gift card.
And today, for commenting, we're giving away a $150 Amazon gift card. So, if you want to, or actually, sorry, you can't win. We already have a winner for
yesterday.
Celebration Warehouse. So, let's hear a drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. The winner is Sandra Morris.
Congratulations, Sandra. You are the winner of a $100 Celebration Warehouse gift card. We are obsessed with Celebration Warehouse paper. You all know that. We just actually got a new flip book today, and me and Alicia flipped through the flip book.
All the new colors.
Looked at all the new colors.
They're so
Chef's
good.
kiss.
So good.
So good. So, if you want to win a $150 Amazon gift card, if you are here with us live, go ahead and comment to enter to have your chance to enter to win. If you are watching the replay, make sure you comment down below, and that's going to be your chance to win tomorrow or today's prize that we will announce tomorrow. So let's go ahead and hop over to our bootcamp supply list page. If you got signed up for boot camp, you have a link to this page in your email that will bring you straight here. That gives you a rundown of everything that we're doing today. Y'all, I can't listen. This glitter card, it's gonna be a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. So make sure you are here for that one. To find your files, either if you have you can either download them from your email, or you can come to this page and you can either grab them here. You can do, I think it's, right here. So right here where it says grab the zip file, you are going to click that link. That link is then going to download right up here, and you're going to double click that to open it up. You can see we have opened it up 4 times already, and it's only Tuesday.
Well, I had to test it.
We had to test it. Yeah, that's
Demonstrate
right.
it.
That's right. Okay, so once you have downloaded, it is going to come in as a folder that is labeled March 2025 Boot Camp Files. What you are going to do there is you are going to double click that folder, and we are on day 2. So we're going to open up that day 2 folder, and here you can see that we have 2 different SVGs that you can choose from. They are both this floral bunny file, but one of them is horizontal right here on the left. One of them is vertical right here on the right, and I will bring them both in so I can show you. So once you have that open, we are going to hop back over to Cricut Design Space. Here is what the file is going to look like once it is brought in. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that, and we are going to start from scratch. So to download our files, we're going to come over here to the left-hand side of the screen, and we're going to click Upload. From there, you're going to go to Upload Image, and this is my absolute favorite way to download stuff into Design Space, is bringing my Finder kind of back in view and dragging and dropping. And that's it. It's that simple.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Then we're gonna click continue and upload, and then it's going to upload straight to our canvas. Now, I said I was gonna show you the other one, so let's go back to upload and let's upload this other one so that you can choose which one you want. Now, if you can't figure out how to drag and drop, no fear, my friend. Let me show you how you can do it by browsing. So if you just click browse, it is going to pop up here. What you will need to do is either go to your recents or go to your downloads. You can see here that we are, and see, this is what I don't like.
I know, because it just shows the zipped folder.
It just shows the zip folder, and I know
you gotta
it's
search
there.
For it. It's like,
yeah, this is why I just like bringing my Finder in where I've already unzipped it and dragging and dropping. Easy. So that's just the easiest way. This is the vertical file that you can choose from. So if you want to choose that one, we're going to go to continue, and we can upload that one as well. And you can see, let's zoom out. Here are our 2 files. Now, these should be perfectly sized for this larger tray, but you all know me, and you know that I have trust issues, and you know that I like to just measure and double check everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to the back. I'm going to grab me a little ruler, and I'm just going to take measurements here. So we are sitting at 14 inches on the inside right here, from inside to inside. We're sitting at about 14 inches, and then from the top, we're right at 7 1/4. Yeah, actually I think we're closer, maybe closer to 7 1/4. So we're right at 14 by 7 1/4. When we go back over here to Design Space and select, I can already see this is under 14 feet in length and under 7 inches in height, so I know that it is going to fit. However, if you are building your own tray, take your measurements, grab you a shape. We're just gonna grab a square. We're gonna bring it down here. We're gonna unlock this square. We're gonna put our width to whatever dimensions you have. So let's say, for example, you only get the smaller tray. Let's go back overhead. So if you could only find the smaller tray, this is what you would do. Same thing if you were building your own. Our width is gonna be around 10.5. So back in Design Space, we're gonna type in 10.5 and then come back overhead. We're gonna measure our height, which from here to here, let's just go ahead and put 5.5. So back over to our share screen. We're gonna make our height 5.5. So that would be the dimensions of the smaller tray, okay? Now, like I said, if you were doing the larger tray, we can duplicate this. I'll bring it down. You would make it, what did I say, 14 inches
Gosh.
by 7.25, 7.25 is what I said. So that's gonna be the dimensions for your larger tray. This is gonna be the dimensions for your smaller tray. Once again, I'm going to zoom out so you all can see this. And let's go ahead and change these to a guide. That way I can see through them. That is one thing that I have really liked doing, especially if I'm just working inside here. I like changing it to a guide so I kind of have a blank canvas. If you wanted to leave it the same color as your blank, let's say your blank wasn't clear and it was black, you could leave it at basic cut and change the color to black, but because ours is clear, I like using this as a guide. So this is the size of our larger tray, and moving it up here, look, you can see that that fits absolutely perfect within the dimensions of that larger tray. Meaning if you have a larger tray, you don't have to do anything but pull it in. Now, if you have a smaller tray, let's talk about what you need to do, because I'm gonna duplicate this. And if you have a smaller tray, what you will need to do is grab the dimensions of that smaller tray, and then all you have to do is shrink this down to fit inside, and that is it. Now, that one, I could probably size that one up just a smidgen more. And look how beautifully that fits within that smaller tray. Absolutely perfect.
Love it.
Yes, Carolyn, you can change a shape into a guide. And fun fact, if you keep it a guide and you go to make it, you don't have to delete it. It never pops up anywhere. Excuse me. Because it was not a basic shape. Yep. So, one other thing. Let's talk about this. Go back to one. Another thing, if you are creating this tray as it is, it's as simple as dragging and dropping. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Drop it on in.
Drag it and drop it if you have the same tray. If you don't, like I said, take your measurements. If you are building your own personalized tray, one thing that you need to make sure you are aware of, because we are making this food safe and we are placing it on the back, if you are making your own and you are adding words, you're gonna have to, we're gonna mirror it, but we will do that from the Make It screen. So just design like you would, and then we will mirror in the Make It screen, okay? So let's go back to our share screen. Yeah, as we're ready to make it now. Like that's it.
Now, if they wanted to change the colors to see what colors would work, can we show them how to do that?
Absolutely. So let's say you are wanting to change the colors to a different color to see which ones work together, but let me go ahead and delete these so we don't have anything else on our screen. What you're gonna do is you are going to pull this drop, you see over here on the layers panel, this is all grouped together. If this arrow pointing down, you can select each individual section. So the bunny is its own layer, the floral parts of the pinky florals are their own, and then the green is also its own. So if you want to change the colors to see which one works, we can do so. So let's say we want to stick with pink, purple, and blue. We could do pink here. Let's do the bunny blue and purple here.
Cute.
So you can choose the colors if you just click this drop down menu and then select each one and change them to whatever color you want. It really is that easy.
Just nice to like see your color combinations if you're unsure before you commit.
Yes.
You know,
before you commit to what colors you want to do, it is very nice to be able to see them. Now, speaking of colors, I actually think I want to almost go with pink,
That's
pink, and
fun.
orange.
Ooh, I like that. I love pink and orange together. It's like one of my favorites.
Okay, so I think this is the color palette I want to go with. Light pink, dark pink, and orange. And I think I want the bunny in the light pink
Cute.
because it's a little bit more white.
And then,
Just pink and orange.
yeah.
So
like that.
let's try it on here on the screen. Let's go back and let's look and make sure. Maybe I'm not ready to commit. Let's do this, but I'm gonna go to advanced and I'm gonna make it a light pink like that. And then let's do this one orange, like it's not that color orange, but let's go like, it's more like here. Yeah. And then let's go to our purple one and we're gonna make it more of a, I think it's gonna be more of a this color pink.
I like it. I like that beige bunny though too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are the colors that I'm gonna go with.
That's cute.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So, Susan asked, the guide never does what? So let me just bring it back in. Let me just show you guys. We'll bring in our shapes. Here, we're gonna unlock it. I said that my width was 14 by 7.25. Changing it to a guide. There. That's the size of our tray. We know it works. Okay, so if you still have a guide on your page, on your canvas, when we go to make it, it doesn't pop up on your cut page. That's what I mean by that. Okay? Does anybody have any questions so far? And I don't have
A 24-inch mat.
24-inch mat, and it's trying to tell me that I need a 24-inch mat.
How wide is it?
It says it is, yeah, I think it is it's 13.71, so it is.
Yeah.
Now, if for some reason, while she is grabbing me a 24-inch mat, if for some reason you do not have a 24-inch mat, you can just size this down so it will fit on a 12-inch mat, or what you could do, there's a lot of things that you could do with duplicating, contouring. We're not gonna get into that today because it's pretty confusing. We're just gonna use the 24-inch mat. It's gonna be the easiest, and I think you're going to really enjoy how simple it is when you just use it, or like I said, shrink it down so it fits on your 12-inch mat if you don't have a 24-inch mat. Appreciate it.
You could also like literally cut it in half, but you might see seam lines and stuff.
Well, okay, so the issue is this is also not gonna be 13 inches.
The vinyl isn't. So maybe you could just slice
Okay,
off
so
some of the
we
pink
are
or
gonna do
orange.
this together.
This will be good training for you guys.
This is gonna be a really good training.
It went from easy to medium.
it went, okay, so we just went from easy to medium because of our colors.
But that's fine, because this is going to be really good if you guys ever run into something like this, which happens a lot.
Yes.
And a lot of you guys don't have 24-inch mats.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
here we go.
Here we go. I need everybody to come in and I need you to focus. And what we're gonna do is we are going to work on this together, and we are going to learn how to contour pieces out to make it fit on a 12 by 12 inch piece of vinyl, so that if you don't have rolls of vinyl, you can still do this with 12 by 12. Okay? And this is where I need everybody to focus. I'm going to go very, very slow for you guys. so that we understand a little more, okay? So what I'm doing now is I'm separating these layers out, okay? We're separating these out. We are not changing the size. We are not going to change the size. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom out here. The bunny by itself fits. We don't need to worry about him. It's these two pieces right here that we need to worry about, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the orange piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate said orange piece so that I have two of them. From here, we are going to use the contour feature, and I'm going to contour out 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 pieces over here on this one, and then we'll go back over here and we'll contour out the other side, okay? So we're going to start with this one. What you're going to do with this layer selected, either one of these, it really doesn't matter. We're going to come down here to contour. Now, we are working from the left or right side of the screen first. So we're just going to contour out this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You do have to get the middle piece too, or you're going to have a middle piece there. This guy and that middle piece. Okay, so you can see all of this right side is a light gray versus the left side is a dark gray. Okay, Michaela asked a really good question. Why don't you just take a rectangle and slice it? You can do that, but because this is kind of at an angle, and I can show you both ways to do it, because it's a little bit of an angle, it might be harder for some people to slice, but this is just one option for you guys. We'll show you both. So like I say all the time, there are multiple ways to skin a cat. Don't come for me for that saying. The more I say it, the more I'm like, okay, that is kind of
I said it yesterday,
well,
but I quoted you.
Well, it's not probably the best saying, but anyway, there are multiple ways to do things, and I'm going to show you those, okay? We're contouring out this side, and you can see that it still says we're at 12.8.
There must be like a little
There's got to be a
dot.
little tiny baby guy right there. So let's go back to contour. What is it though?
Scroll on the little, on the very far right. Yeah, see if there's like a little.
There he is.
You never know. Maybe just take a square and slice it out.
Just hear me out. What if I got rid of this guy?
Nope. There must be another one then.
Okay. Delete.
Delete.
Michaela, we're going back to your way. Oh, wait. It's because I didn't ungroup them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So now we got to ungroup them.
There we go.
I think that's it. So now let's try this one more time. I had not ungrouped them. I had just separated them. So you do need to make sure that you ungroup them, okay? Okay. So I'm just going to try contouring one more time, seeing if that changes the dimensions really quickly. And then we will go back. Remember, I'm getting rid of him. And I'm getting rid of, no, I want him and I want him. And then I'm scrolling down and getting rid of this guy wherever he's at. I don't know. And we're still 12.8. Okay, cool. We're gonna start from the beginning. Let's hide all, show all.
Hide all, show all.
Hide all, show all. So if you are wanting to split it down the middle with slice, you can contour, but for some reason, there must be some little tiny piece with this file that's not showing up. I don't know what it's doing. So let's do a slice instead. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your shape. We're gonna grab a square. Once again, you can slice with a basic cut, or you can slice if you have a guide. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change this to a guide, and I'm going to place this here. We are going to up, down, and over. You can see We have all of this inside here. We're going to select both of these and we are going to slice. Now all we have to do is get rid of that guide, get rid of that, and now we have a 7x6 piece and a 5x6 piece. There we go.
Beautiful.
Love it. Next up, we are going to grab another shape. And we're gonna do the same thing to this guy down here. Now it might be a little bit harder. I think we've got a pretty clear cut piece right here. So let's go ahead and change this to a guide. Let's down and over. That still fits within our 12 by 12 inch area. Now we can see that we have a clear cut area here. So we're going to select, slice, get rid of that guide, get rid of that guide, and there you go. Now we have 4 different pieces. And what we're gonna do is you can now piece these together here. It might take me a minute to piece these together.
It's a little puzzle.
It's a little puzzle. Actually, what you could do is we could just go ahead and come over here to our uploads, bring this back in, add to canvas. So if you forgot what it looked like, we can do it like this and you can see that's up in the corner. This guy is here. I think our bunny is out of the way. So let's get this line back up. Like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then this guy would come, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add my bunny because I see where he sits right here after you line those 2 pieces up. Now I can do this because I know this top piece goes up next to his ear right there. And now I can pull this one in here and it fits perfectly.
Ooh, it looks so cute.
It looks so cute.
So now y'all have learned 2 different ways to slice it up. Slice it and dice it.
Slice it and dice it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now we are ready to go to make it. We're gonna do this on the mat. We are doing it on a 12 by 12 inch mat. We're gonna go to confirm. This is going to be our bunny. Remember, we're putting it on the back, so we need to turn the mirror on every single one. Yes, Christy, you could just place it on top of the original if you wanted to, not a problem. You still can't group or attach them together, so you're going to have to go back to the original when you are laying the pieces down anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll have to revert back and I'll show you how we do that. So we're gonna make sure the mirror is turned on every single one. Now I don't like that this is cutting on 2 separate mats, so I'm going to move this one over to the first mat like this. Yeah, I figured it out. And we're going to turn this here. Nope, I'm gonna turn it back there like this. Okay, and now my top right corner is going to be 1 piece and then my bottom left is going to be 1 piece and I will be able to separate them this way. Okay. Next, we're going to do the same thing. Actually, this one is already separated for us. I'm just going to pull this down a little bit further so that I can really keep these separate. So this at the bottom right is a separate piece from everything in the top left. Are we on the same page?
Yeah.
Cool. And mirror on here and mirror on there. Now it may change once you turn the mirror on just a little bit. If it does, don't worry, we'll just have to flip it this way. Cool. So now I've got 1 piece in the top left, this one in the bottom right. We're gonna start with our bunny. Mirror is on. We're gonna go to continue. We're going to turn our machine on. It is. And I'm going to start loading the colors onto our mat.
Beauty.
Right. Now would be a great time to ask questions. I'm sure there are a ton of them.
No one has asked any that I have not seen or you haven't answered. We did have a couple questions about the slicing and dicing, but I think we kind of touched on everything that you could do. We went over all the options, you know.
We didn't go through and finish talking about the contour feature for a reason, because it wasn't properly contouring things. What is going on?
If you all are wanting to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment. You can comment on the replay. You can comment in the comments right now. You just got to comment on the video, and that's it. We'll pick the winner for today, tomorrow.
Yep.
So we are giving away a $150 Amazon gift card. If you guys missed that part, yesterday we gave away a $100 gift card to Celebration Warehouse, which is our favorite card stock. We're gonna be giving away all week long. We're doing giveaways, so make sure that you guys are showing up. Friday's giveaway is a Cricut Maker 4. You have to be here to win on that day. All the other days you can be watching the replay. So that maker looks so good on camera.
Does it?
Yeah. I had not.
You've not seen it on camera?
I guess I had, but I just hadn't paid attention. It just looks so clean. It's crispy.
Crispy.
Could you use this on a glass baking dish if you didn't plan on baking with it? Sure.
If you don't plan on baking.
Yes.
If you plan on putting it in the oven, absolutely not.
If it's just for decoration.
This is for decorative and serving purposes.
Yes.
Not for baking, not for cooking, not for heat.
Amanda?
No.
What?
I thought I was gonna get the whole sticker off in one go, and I got like 3 little tiny pieces.
I do
didn't
love when
come
that
off.
happens.
But look, I don't have any residue.
Lorraine is talking about a reverse contour, and then now someone's asking, what is a reverse contour? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
It is where you have, so what she's talking about is this image this whole square would be solid, and you would see through the design.
Oh, okay.
Which would be a lot.
I don't know.
It's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable. Come out. I am trying to unload.
You gotta push it like you mean it.
You do gotta push it like you mean it, girl. You ain't joking.
Anything that we make or hand make equals hand wash.
Yes.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Forever and ever, amen.
Yes.
Handmade is hand wash, girls, guys, girls, gals, and dolls.
Denise wants to know realistically how long it would take you to make this.
Well,
15 minutes.
yeah, without the talking.
If we're not teaching it, it would take like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially with the file being just ready to go. Like if you had your supplies ready.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A lot of these crafts really don't take very long, but it's spread out over an hour because we want to be more in depth, you know?
Right.
Let's see. If you have residue from the sticker, can you use alcohol? Yes.
My favorite thing to use as far as removing residue is lemon essential oil.
Oh my gosh. It gets
100%.
it off right away. If you use like real lemon oil,
Yes.
it works so good. Also,
But you
just like a little
know,
heat
that
gun.
lemon oil that we got from Walmart works decent.
Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, you can use it that way too.
But actually, any citrus essential oil is my favorite to use to remove residue. And fun fact, it's non-toxic.
Yep. And you can clean your house with it. You can clean your house with like orange oil or orange juice even. I know that sounds weird, but lemon juice.
We use citrus essential oils to clean our house all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm just weeding away right now, getting the inside pieces of this little guy. That sounded weird.
We may do a reverse contour on a different project. I don't think that that's a really good...
This one would not be a great one to show you guys.
This isn't a good project to show the technique, but we'll do it on another one maybe here in the future because I like the idea of a reverse contour.
Dude, you really do got to push it like you mean it. You can't just tap, tap, tap it.
Yeah. It's weird that they've done that. I don't know if that's how all the machines are or if it's just our machine that we got.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I don't, like this little corner piece that's cut out is going to be good to go. And I can put it up here in this top corner and it will be fine.
The oil can leave a little bit of a residue, but you can wipe it off with soap and water, or you can take alcohol and just go over it.
Has it left a residue for you? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy, but I'll be worried about my adhesive vinyl adhering to it after I put oil on it.
I mean, normally, once I remove it, I wash it with, or put alcohol on it.
Yeah, something. We're using a plethora of brands of vinyl today. Starcraft, Tech Wrap. We kind of, this is like a scrap buster project. Orcal, yeah.
We got out of our scrap bin today, if we're being honest. Okay.
I guess we should check that all these vinyls are the same color on the opposite side. I think they are, but we can only cross it.
Okay. Gals and dolls, I'm trying to, this is one corner up here.
Oh, Lorraine is saying her version of reverse contour is she would contour it all and then add back what she wanted instead of contouring out what she didn't want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That was what she was meaning by. I actually really like that idea too. That's a good
Yeah,
little hack.
I do like that.
Yeah.
As well.
The file as it comes has to be sliced since it is too, I think you mean wide.
If
Yes,
you
for
are
this
doing it on
tray.
12 by 12.
Yeah.
I will say, I will give the 4 that. It's fast.
It's so fast. It's crazy. I'm not ready. Every time it cuts, I'm like, oh.
I'm like, I'm not ready for you to be done yet.
Oh. You want me to weed for you?
It's
It's not a
fine.
ton. It's not a ton of weeding.
No, it's fine.
I've got to get my Easter. I got Trey's Mimi's old china. I'm going to use for our Easter dinner this year.
Oh, that'll be so cute.
It's so pretty. She has a ton of it, and it's all this like baby blue and silver. I'm going to do like yellow flowers. I think like yellow tulips, and then do all blue and silver like place settings.
That's going to be so cute.
Yeah, and we got her antique dining table because she's just moved into an assisted living, so she couldn't take everything with her. So we got some new little antiques.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just making sure we get all of these little pieces out, and then we're going to start building, and I'm going to show you how I would build this pieces together, and it's probably not going to be the way that you would think. So, hear me out. I can't remember. I'm going back here. Let's go back and hit edit on this. Okay, so I've just got this little baby corner down here that needs to be cut off. It is kind of hard to see this, and it does help if you pull your mat back up and like look at the pieces with the bounding box around them. Okay, there's that one. We also don't need this corner.
You could use waterproof Mod Podge on this, but I wouldn't recommend it. You don't need it. I mean, unless you're planning.
It's gonna give you streaks.
Yeah, this is the reason that we made this tray the way we did is so you do not have to use the sealant. Like, if you put waterproof Mod Podge on the back of that, it's gonna be streaky. It's not gonna look good. If you're gonna do anything, Maker's Magic.
Yeah.
Maker's Magic is gonna not be nearly as streaky. But I don't even recommend to seal it. Like, just leave it as it is.
Guys, this tray is at most $3 or $4 at Walmart.
Yeah.
And you can make, you can use your scrap vinyl for this, so you're not gonna have a lot of money in it, and it's used for serving and decorative purposes. So we don't need to really seal this one. We just need to leave it alone.
Honestly, you can just wipe it off when you're done with it. Maybe that's not good of me to say, but if you're just sitting like,
I mean, if you're,
cookies
okay,
on
so
it.
if let's say you're serving actually in the tray, you technically don't have to wash down here. Just put your water and soap here and wash this and rinse it, and it's gonna be fine if there's a little bit of water that gets on the back.
Yeah. Weed it away. I can't check, y'all. I know at the beginning of the show we talked about MGL Plus. I cannot check how many spots that we have sold while we've been on the live stream. But if you guys are wanting to get your MGL Plus membership upgrade, or if you're wanting to get your MGL membership upgraded to MGL Plus, you're going to want to do that before the show is over. We have been running out of spots like quick, okay? So you can use the code 75OFF. MGL Plus, if you're like, oh, what the heck is that? This is the membership tier for the people who are course lovers. That's what I keep saying. I feel like it's like a course focused membership tier.
Yes.
You're going to get all of our past courses and all of our upcoming courses every year that you maintain your membership. So anything that comes out in 2025 from today, you're going to get. I'm already going to tell you, we have Maker University junior year coming out this year. We also have our Craft Your Life course that we have lightly touched on during our live stream yesterday. That's for people who are kind of in a time of their life where they're wanting to fill their spare time with crafting, how to get organized, things like that. That's just 2 that we're coming out with. Not to mention, you're going to get your Make-a-thon box, which is this, your Make-a-thon ticket, your Make-a-thon box. This box has everything that you guys are going to need for your Make-a-thon projects, for the most part. And then you're also going to get your printed and shipped trio. These little reference guides. This is a Canva reference guide, a font book reference guide, and a Cricut reference guide. These are so handy to have. These are actually our mock-up books. Oh, here's our real ones. Tanner went over these in the show yesterday, but these are just so pretty. I'm obsessed with them. These are just good to have around, and plus they're really pretty to look at. So there you go. Sadie put a link in the chat for you guys, or you can click the link in the description if you're watching the replay.
Yes. Okay. Now, this is where it's gonna get confusing. So please come back to me. Come back to me. Overhead. So what I'm doing now is I've gone back to our canvas in Design Space, so you can show them where I'm at in Design Space. Here's where I'm at. I'm selecting all of these pieces so that I kind of see which one is which. I'm trying to get to that orange one. Anyway, I'm gonna start with my orange layer and start building on the right side. So this is the largest piece that I have. Remember, when I'm looking at it like this, it's got to be mirrored. So if I am turning it over, this is what it should look like, okay? Actually, it's gonna be turned like this way on this side, but you get my drift. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're going to grab our, and I didn't cut that big enough, go figure. We'll save that for a few minutes down the road. Cut another piece really quickly. And we are going to add this transfer tape to our design. Maybe. That's the one thing about having nails that sometimes I'm like, I cannot get a good grip. Where are all of our squeegees?
Is there one on the Joy? The little Joy tool holder?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we are going to be placing our design. So I like to turn my tray this way. So this is the way that it needs to go. So it's going to go on this side over here in this corner. And actually, what we can do, I forgot to tell you guys, this might be a good idea. Will you hand me a paper towel, please?
Yes.
It might be a good idea for you to just go ahead and clean your tray with some alcohol. This is going to help the design stick a lot better. So we're just going to wipe this down with some alcohol real quick. We're going to let this dry. Okay. And this is going in the top corner over here. Like this. I'm really hoping I got it close enough to the edge. It'll be fine either way.
Make it work.
We're gonna make it work.
Oh, someone had a really good suggestion to assemble on parchment paper and then do the final transfer.
Yeah, for sure.
What a cool idea, yeah.
The next piece that I'm going to be doing is this large pink piece. And really, we could have layered them together before laying it down here. Probably would have been better than what I'm doing. But, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Please and thank you.
Someone also recommended printing it and putting it under the tray for placement. That's a cool idea too. I've done that recently for something. Or maybe it was like a year or so ago for a project we were working on.
And actually, you know what? This little guy down here is like, I think I'm just gonna place him by himself.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna go like that and just place him where he needs to go. Here in just a second. Got a lot going on here, y'all. So I'm just cutting my transfer tape down to where I need it to be.
Yes, you can mirror the design in Design Space and refer back to it that way if that's easier for your brain to process. I feel like that would be how I would do it, but everybody's going to do it differently, you know? You're all going to do it a different way. Like some people are going to print it out to have a guide. Some people are going to mirror it in Design Space to have a guide. So lots of different approaches that you could take here. Bead and Tiger was talking about what Lauren said. Maybe just put it all, like stack all the layers first and then apply it to the tray. You could do it that way as well. But piecing it together is also perfectly fine. Tomorrow, if you guys are wanting to come to boot camp, tomorrow is sublimation day. Wednesday is usually our sublimation day. So make sure if you are wanting to learn sublimation that you are coming to that because it's a very good beginner-friendly sublimation course. If you sign up for NGL Plus membership, you get access to the sublimation course, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't talk right now. Sorry, guys.
Gotta focus.
Also, another thing that I really like to do is just add each little piece by itself where it's supposed to go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Especially on something like this where you have to line it, like all the pieces are so perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier just to cut out the individual piece and place it individually.
So now that I have a general idea of where the bunny is gonna go, are y'all seeing it?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna lay my bunny down here.
Sublimation, Christine, if sublimation scares you, I want you to be there tomorrow. You need to be there, waiting, ready to go, ready to learn. It's really not that scary, and I actually think you're gonna be like, wait, that's it? Mm-hmm. Because it literally is that easy. It's so easy. I mean, there's definitely things that you can do to like make it more elevated, but sublimation is top tier crafting. Whenever I first learned sublimation, I was like, what? This is crazy.
What?
It's so cool.
Now, I did miss this guy, needs to be added on. Remember, I cut him off.
Uh-huh.
So let's add him with his tail going down through here, like this. Beautiful. Now we're gonna start on our other pieces.
Denise, if you are wanting to do sublimation, but you don't have a sublimation printer, that's actually how we prefer it, because then you're not already stuck with a printer that we don't suggest. We do have the sublimation. What? Did you lose something?
Where's my other orange piece?
Look up beside the maker. Throw away all your trash and see. Maybe you just. Did it fall into the trash can?
Maybe. Y'all, I know I'm not crazy.
We cut it, right?
Yeah, I cut it. Here's my, there's the pink. Oh. Y'all, I'm a doofus sometimes, I swear. I truly am. Truly, truly am. So now we're just building the second half.
Okay, we are doing reverse image, but isn't the color of the vinyl still going to show on the back? Yes. There you go. And we talked about this at the beginning of the show. You've got to make sure you're picking a vinyl that is the same color on the back as it is on the front. So if you're wanting to use like a foiled vinyl or something, a lot of times those are just silver backed, even if it's gold on the front or whatever foil color you like. So you need to make sure you're using vinyls that are same on both sides.
And actually, I do think I want to show you guys how you can layer this one. Let's see if I can take, hold on.
SOS.
Someone help me. Nope, here we go. Got it. Got it. Okay, so this one is going to be this corner. Can they see this, Sadie? This is what I mean by layering it here before placing it on the,
Tara said she wasn't impressed with the colors until now, and now she loves it. Lauren has the vision, okay? She knows.
Okay. Now, yes, that looks a little crooked. It's just because this is cut crooked, but I swear that's where it's supposed to be. Except for this guy, I lost him. He should go right there. Good enough. Good enough. Why is he not wanting to stick? Okay. And then I've also got this little guy here. You can see he goes at the bottom of this thing. I want to place him down last. Okay. So this is what I meant by layering it all together before placing it, and it looks like it just made its mind up to where it's going to go because it just got stuck down on accident.
If you guys get bubbles, which Lauren probably will have
I
a couple.
will show you.
Yeah, she's going to show you. There's a few different ways you can kind of get rid of them.
And look, I did not lay that corner down because my vinyl got stuck before I could really place it where I wanted to. This all looks fine, but that wasn't there. And this is why these types of designs are my favorite, because now I can just come in and place that down and fill in that hole. I can bring in this little floral piece. Place it right there. And then really, if I wanted to, I could cut a few more little circle dots and place them here, 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 or wherever. Now, we had people ask, what if we get bubbles? Because there's a good chance that you probably are. So your first line of defense is going to be taking your squeegee and squeegeeing the bubbles out. You can do that. It's not a problem. I get most of my bubbles out with my squeegee, okay? These images are small enough that you shouldn't have a ton of bubbles. The one that you may have bubbles on the most is going to be your bunny. But let me show you what I would do if you have lots of bubbles, and what I like to do, period, if I start seeing that I have bubbles on a design and I want to make sure they're out. I will grab either a needle or a pin tool, and because all a bubble is an air pocket, I'm gonna take that needle or pin tool and I'm literally gonna make a little tiny hole within that bubble to let the air, to release the air, and then I'm gonna use the corner of my squeegee and squeegee that air bubble down. And it's
beautiful.
Gone. And you cannot see it. So creating that hole for the air to escape, squeegeeing it down, and making sure that it gets down properly. See if I can move this one out. I cannot move that one out, so once again, allowing that air to release and squeegeeing it down.
Look at her.
There you go.
She's cute.
Look how cute.
Voila.
Oh, voila.
I love it. I love those colors.
I do too.
That's fun.
I'm pretty obsessed with the colors. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like
These
that.
are so cute.
Yeah, pin is really good for bubbles, for show.
Honestly, if you don't have a pin, I truly think you need to just go ahead and invest in one.
Or get you a sewing pin.
Yeah.
Or like a safety pin, something with a real
If you don't want to invest in one.
I use a weeding tool if I'm feeling rebellious, but the hole is a little bit bigger with a weeding tool.
It is. It is. I will say with a, you can do the same thing like she said with a needle.
Yeah.
Safety pin, needle.
You guys are having lots of sublimation questions. I'm going to say you have to come to our class tomorrow if you want to learn about those.
Also, you need to come to our class tomorrow to learn about it, but we're giving away a sublimation printer tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's giveaway is a sublimation printer.
Yes. We've lost a mic. Yeah, you're sitting on.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, there it is.
Got
Love
it.
Okay, would the wet method work on this project? 10 out of 10 don't recommend that method.
If
Unless
you
I'm
are-
doing a full wrap tumbler.
If you're good at it and you like it, it would work. It's not our favorite way.
I only do it for full wrap tumblers, and I really don't even do it then because I piece it together. I'm a piecer.
I also like to piece stuff together.
It just goes where I want it. I have more control when I piece my stuff together sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's see. Lots of questions coming in.
Oh, lots of questions.
I just want to make sure we didn't miss any.
Yeah, definitely don't want to miss your guys' questions.
A needle and a mechanical pencil works really good.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a makeshift. That could be a great makeshift pen tool. We've had that hack on our channel quite a few times and used it quite a few times.
Yes. All right. Well,
I'm so glad that you all have been here today. If you have not, like Alicia said earlier, if you have not upgraded or maybe you're on the fence about membership period, let's just go ahead and go back over here and let me give you guys a quick rundown.
Yes.
Let's go back to our actual website. And this is for those of you all who may be on the fence about membership period. If you are on the fence about membership, let me just give you a little back end view of what you're going to get. So here is our dashboard. If you become a Maker's Gonna Learn Plus member, let's go over here. First of all of these courses are yours for sure. Let's just go to the courses and let's show you everything that you're gonna get when you become a Maker's Gonna Learn Plus member.
show us.
If it will load, there's just so many on there. It takes it a long time for it to load. Seriously? Seriously.
I had to turn my pop-up blockers off earlier. It would not let me use the internet.
Have y'all crashed the course? Crashed the website?
Have you crashed the course?
Have you crashed the course? Have you crashed the website? It's not going. I'll show you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow because it's not going.
We did go over it yesterday, if that helps, at the end of the show yesterday.
Perfect.
So you guys can go back and kind of look at whatever Tanner went over.
Well, anyway, it's a lot and it's great.
It is a lot. I was like, I mean, I know because we talked about it here in the office, but I was like, wait, That is a lot.
It's pulled back up. Let's go back over here.
It worked.
Okay, here's the dashboard. Here is where you're going to find all of the information that you need with all of our upcoming live streams, things that are going on. Here in the dashboard, you can go to your cut files, fonts. You have access to our Facebook group, all of our resource guides, all of the classes, which are our master classes, courses, favorites, which is one of my most, I think, one of the most underused sections on the website. And then you can find our YouTube videos from here. But let's go to courses real quick, and let me just quickly show you all of the courses that you're going to get as an MGL Plus member. Once again, it's been a slow poke.
Maybe it's our internet.
A pokey poke.
Okay, Sharon says, my Cricut scares me. Need some simple, intense training. You are in the right place.
You're in the right place. Once courses load, I'm going to show you the 30 days, which 30 days to master your Cricut is part of our yearly membership as well.
I have the printed version. If you want to show them the printed workbook.
Oh, it's pulling up now.
Okay.
So as an MGL Plus member, you are going to get access to everything that you see here. Let's go to view all. It's going to take it 10 years to load again.
Why?
I don't know what's going on with our internet. The internet is being a nut. Do you ever call it the internet?
No, but I might now.
Oh, me and my mom always call it the internet.
I call it the World Wide Web a lot of times. I guess that is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, Leanne says it's not your internet. The MGL site has been super slow.
Oh, thanks for letting us know.
Appreciate
we'll let
it.
somebody important know.
So, these, you're going to get digital design for creatives. You're going to get the passive income ideas. You're going to get Makeathon 2025. You will get these as well. You, as an MGO Plus member, you will not have access to Passive Earner Society. That is a completely separate membership. You will have access to the Craft Hack Handbook, Recession Proof Your Side Hustle, 2024 Makeathon, Maker U Sophomore Year, Summit, Maker's Gonna Master Seller Toolkit, Master Your Cricut 30-Day Challenge will also be there. This is if you are afraid of your Cricut. Who was our friend that said they were afraid of their Cricut?
Oh, Susan.
Master Your Cricut in 30 days. This is a very intense, very slow, very broken down process where we walk you through learning your Cricut from getting it out of the box to becoming a Cricut master. Not only that, but if you are an MGL Plus member, you will get Maker's Gonna Sublimate, the original Maker U. And now it's taken me 30 days to master your Cricut. So you can see there are so many things in here that you are gonna get on top of all of the new courses that we released this year, all of the cut files, all of the fonts, all of the master classes, commercial use license. Y'all, I could keep going on and on and on, but I will not, because I understand that your time is precious, and so is ours.
And Junior Year Maker U will be
this year. Yes, there will be a Maker U Junior Year this year, guaranteed.
Yes. Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, sublimating.
Absolutely.
Tanner's going to be hosting tomorrow, so he's going to be teaching you guys.
So excited.
All right.
Make sure if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment if you want a chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card. Ooh. We'll see you guys back here at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time